Amid the jubilant scenes of Kevin Rudd's landslide election victory back in 2007, nobody could imagine that he wouldn't even last one full term. But now, less than 3 years after he was elected, a man who was once Australia's most popular Prime Minister ever has been tossed out of the job. He's replaced by the woman always seen as his heir apparent, Julia Gillard. Here in happier times, they arrived together for their first cabinet meeting as the victorious Labor Party celebrated an end to 11 years of John Howard's Conservative rule. But after months of bad polls and with a national election due before the end of the year, the once loyal Deputy Prime Minister decided it was time for the boss to go. She becomes Australia's first female Prime Minister, an honour many expected her to achieve, just not quite so soon. Born in a Welsh town in the United Kingdom before migrating to Australia aged 4, Julia Gillard has been quietly building her own international profile. She was sent to India last year to help diffuse tensions between the two countries after a spate of racially motivated attacks on Indian students studying in her hometown of Melbourne.
The government was very concerned about these acts of violence. We have responded.
She's also visited Israel and the West Bank, meeting with key leaders on a trip that took her to Iraq too. Already a key member of Kevin Rudd's cabinet, it's unlikely there'll be any dramatic policy shifts under her rule. But she is from the left faction of her Labor Party, which could provide a more compassionate stance on the issue of asylum seekers. Under pressure from the opposition over increasing boatloads of refugees arriving on Australia's coast, Kevin Rudd had been gradually shifting to the right and taking a more hardline stand. Now he's consigned to the history books as Australia's shortest serving Prime Minister in almost 4 decades.
We're there for the long haul.
Dan Nolan, Al Jazeera.